Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the challenger, standing to my left, weighing this evening at 188 pounds, hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, your new addiction, Krazy K! And his opponent, weighing this evening at 224 pounds, he's coming to the ring by agent attorney, Jeff G. Bailey. He is your reigning and defending NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, the feature presentation, Jeff Lewis.
Ring announcer Eddie Rich with the formal introductions of this contest for the NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Championship. Krazy K, former NWA Television Champion of the World. Tonight, he finds himself as the challenger against the feature presentation, the NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Lewis.
Now, why do they call this jerk Special K?
It's Krazy K, and they call him your new addiction, Krazy K.
If this guy's my new addiction, I'm checking into a methadone clinic.
Nice. And now, the championship belt being handed to our Anarchy Angel at ringside,
Beth.
Mary. And now,
She looks like a Beth. She told me her name was Beth. When she gave me her number, when she gave me her 11 digits to call her, she told me her name was Beth.
there's only 10 digits in a phone number, and her name is Mary. And right now, the NWA Anarchy Heavyweight title is on the line. Waist lock, roll up, 1, 2, and only a 2 count as Krazy K tries to go for the quick win here against Jeff Lewis. Referee Brent Wiley assigned this contest.
You know that former ring introduction?
Yes.
It lasted longer than Krazy K's world television title reign.
Well, Krazy K, not exactly a long reigning world's television champion.
What, 5 minutes?
That's all courtesy of our current world's television champion, Brandon Phoenix.
Oh,
But
no,
that's
it was
neither
the
here
pressure.
nor there.
It was the pressure.
Yeah, the pressure of his shoulder getting rammed into our announce table. And right now,
It was pressure.
Jeff Lewis forcing referee Brent Wiley to hold the ropes open for him to climb back in the ring. All this is to slow down the momentum and the pacing. Jeff Lewis, while he can be a very fast and agile grappler, prefers a slower, more methodical pace, a pace that Krazy K would be hampered in. Krazy K, fast-paced and agile, just like that. Crucifix, 2, and only a 2 count. And once again, the champ heads to the floor.
And speaking of fast pace, that count was fast paced.
That count was a consistent and even count.
Oh,
as
don't
consistent and
don't
even
you even
as
start with
any
consistent.
count that I've ever seen Brent Wiley issue.
Well, you must not have seen very many. And don't start with this consistency thing. He's about as consistent as yogurt.
Yogurt's fairly consistent. And right now, in comes the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion as the crowd lets their feelings about their feature presentation be well known.
What do they know? They never made it out of pre-K.
Right now, right hand drills the challenger. Another one spins him around in place. And now, Jeff Lewis choking him out on the ropes. Referee Brent Wiley administering the count.
He has until 5 to break.
Now, right now, sends him to the near side, looking for a sidewalk slam. Head scissors all the way into a schoolboy, and only a 2 count. And Jeff Lewis looks to be frustrated by the fast pace of Krazy K.
Looks are deceiving there, Greg Hunter. Let me tell you what he's doing right now. He's just taking a timeout, taking a breather. He's running out of bounds. He's talking to his manager, agent attorney Jeff G. Bailey, the smartest man I know. And I mean, you know, these two right here, I mean, they're coming up with a game plan.
Well, right now, Jeff Lewis looks like he certainly could use one, whatever game plan he came into the ring with to face off against Krazy K. Doesn't seem to be working terribly well at the moment.
You gotta give it time. This man is the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. Do you know what that means?
It means he's the best wrestler in NWA Anarchy today. Yes,
Well,
I know exactly what
very
it
good.
means.
I'm glad you knew that because he's going to prove to Krazy K what it's like to be in the ring. You know, how many times did Krazy K hold the world television title?
He was a one-time former world's television champion.
For 5 minutes. How many times was Jeff Lewis the world television champion.
Jeff Lewis held the world's television title on 2 occasions.
2 separate occasions.
Yes.
And he's the NWA Anarchy heavyweight champion, right?
Yes. As a matter of fact, wonderful coincidence, assuming he gets past Krazy K here tonight, he defends that Anarchy heavyweight title in 1 week at Fright Night 2006 in Helen, Georgia, at the Remember When Theater, against a man who ended his world television title reign at Fright Night 2005, and that is Slim J.
And you know what? I've heard this talk everywhere I went. You know what it is? Garbage.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the fact that Jeff Lewis tends to choke at Fright Night.
No, it's garbage. You know what it was? He hasn't choked at Fright Night. This is a different Slim J. The Slim J he faced last year was a fast, pesky little kid. Slim J's had a back injury, a neck injury, an eye injury, you name it, and he's been broke on the kid. He's slower now. He's no longer in the same class as Jeff Lewis. This has been 370 days in passing, Greg Hunter. And you know what? At Fright Night, Jeff Lewis ends the jinx. It doesn't matter anymore. It's a clean slate, and he defends that NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Championship successfully. Mark it down. I said it.
Well,
That's my early Christmas present to you. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Just make sure you send it with a receipt. I'd like to return it. Collar and elbow tie-up.
I wonder if our boy Alan's celebrating Hanukkah this year.
Anyway, collar and elbow tie-up. And now Jeff Lewis just pounding away across the shoulders of Krazy K. Looking for the Irish whip. Reversed, stopped, standing drop kick drills the champ. Clothesline. And right now, the way it looks, he may not have to worry about defending the Anarchy title at Fright Night. Cover, 1, 2.
You would love that, wouldn't you?
Actually, I think Krazy K versus Slim J for the Anarchy heavyweight title would be an excellent match. Yes, I do.
You see, that goes to show why I'm the color analyst of this show. Let me tell you why that match would be boring. It would be boring because you've got Krazy K over here, who obviously wrestles like Slim J used to. And look at that right there. That right there is what I'm talking about. That's the true champion. Thinking 2 steps ahead of this jerk, your new addiction, Krazy K.
Right now, the challenger caught midair by that drop kick, now being choked out by the Anarchy heavyweight champion. Jeff Lewis now going to the eyes, nose, and face of the former world television title holder, the challenger here tonight.
It works for me. That was a Greco-Roman face lock.
Oh, I'm sure that's, what, a freestyle punch to the head?
No, that was a Greco-Roman punch to the head. Freestyle, it would have been from the left side.
And a shot right between the shoulder blades. Jeff G. Bailey looks rather pleased at ringside.
Do you ever do your homework? Do you ever sit down and like actually watch amateur wrestling?
Yes, I do. I have many friends who are amateur wrestlers.
Well, no wonder you don't have a date on Saturday night.
Rear chin lock applied by the feature presentation, Jeff Lewis. Jeff Lewis cannot let himself look past Krazy K on to Fright Night and the title match against Slim J.
Slim J is a broken down, beaten man.
Slim J, who has suffered many injuries all over the street, turns that wheelbarrow attempt into a belly to back. Lewis with the cover, hooks the near leg, 2, and only a 2 count. Slim J, he has suffered many injuries since Fright Night 05, 1 year ago. He certainly has, but he is still fast. He is still agile. I would still give those as edges he possesses over the Anarchy heavyweight champion, and to compensate, he is a better technical wrestler. He is a better ground and pound wrestler, and he has stepped up his brawling game tremendously. You're absolutely right. This is not the same Slim J he faced a year ago. This is a better Slim J than he faced a year ago. That could be a lot of trouble for Jeff Lewis's title reign.
I tend to disagree with you. Now, the one thing I will agree with you on is that Slim J is fast.
A cover 2 and only a 2 count.
Slim J is agile. All that means is he can run, jump, and hide away from Jeff Lewis, because come Fright Night, that's what he's going to have to do.
Jeff Lewis now, forearms to the face and head of Krazy K, now has the chin lock applied.
I'm going to throw a serious question out there for you.
Okay.
You take a look at Jeff Lewis.
All right.
Have you ever seen in your entire career, Greg Hunter, a more consummate professional, a better wrestler, a smarter man than Jeff Lewis.
I will give Jeff Lewis a great deal of credit. He has certainly proven himself time and again here in NWA Anarchy to be a thinking man's wrestler and a thinking man's champion. He's also proven himself to be extremely hot-headed and losing his temper very easily, something that Slim J has taken advantage of in the past.
He's an intense competitor. You know, if you would have played something besides chess in high school, you would have known that that's what intense competitors do. They get in there and they got that mean streak and they got that intensity. And when things aren't going their way, sure, they bend a rule or two. It doesn't matter. Only time it really counts is if you get caught.
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right now, Jeff Lewis.
I am a brilliant man. Thank you.
And right now, wasting time, Jeff Lewis. Knee
look at
right
the
across
finesse.
the throat.
Look at the finesse of that knee drop.
That's what you call it? That's arrogance, and a
No,
lot of it.
That's finesse. You call it arrogance, I call it finesse. You know what? Do you know anybody else that drops a knee with style like Jeff Lewis does?
I also don't know anyone that drops a knee wasting as much time as Jeff Lewis does.
He can do it. He's the champion. The time limit is always in his favor. He can take all time. You know what? If he wanted to take 2 hours and 57 minutes to drop a knee, he could do it. You know why? Because the time limit would run out, and he'd still be champion, and he'd go to Fright Night to face Slim J.
Shows what you know. Number one, there's no time limit on this match. And number two, he was doing that before he was a champion.
What about a curfew? What about curfew? Do we have a curfew?
I don't think they have a curfew here in Cornelia, Georgia. And now, cover two, as he could be taking the air away from Krazy K.
He'd be doing us all a favor.
Right now, has that hold firmly applied. Krazy K trying to fight, trying to gather the strength to get out of this maneuver. The fans here at the NWA Arena rallying behind the challenger to the Anarchy Heavyweight title, elbow after elbow. And now, off the near side, double axe handle right into the sternum, blatant choke.
Yeah, of course it's blatant. He did it right in front of the referee. You know why? Because he's the champion.
And right now, a blatant choke again by Krazy K. Last time I checked, being the champion didn't give you an excuse to cheat. Of course, if he gets caught, Krazy K wins by disqualification.
But
Jeff
he doesn't
Lewis
win
is
the
still
belt.
the champ, exactly. So
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going to let you get your thoughts on this. It's obvious that you're a little bit frazzled here because you're in the presence of greatness. Of Jeff Lewis, the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. And you can't admit to it. It's okay, Hunter. It's okay, man. Admit.
Krazy K takes down the champ. Right hand. Make it two. Not the most legal thing Krazy K's done in this match, but it is effective. High back body drop. And the greatness of the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion goes straight up into the lights.
It's okay. You know what? Let me tell you something right now. Jeff Lewis is just biding his time. Krazy K's out here. He's doing all this extracurricular activity that makes absolutely no sense. There's no place for it in wrestling. For all this dancing around and all this prancing and all this showing off.
How about the kick in the face?
Did you see him? He danced and he did the river dance before he did it.
But he still kicked him in the face.
You can't show off like that before a move. It makes no sense. There's no place for it.
Oh, wait a minute. Uranagi slam by Jeff Lewis. Cover, 1, 2, and only 2, says Brent Wiley. No place for dancing and preening and all that stuff before you do something like that, huh?
Exactly.
None. Okay, well, I'm glad you agree with me that Jeff Lewis wastes a lot of time on a knee drop. And right now,
we're not talking about Jeff Lewis here. We're talking about Krazy K.
Measured right hand and a kick to the midsection as the champion reasserts control. Krazy K booting away the arm of Jeff Lewis, trying to keep Lewis from gaining a point of control. Lewis brings him out the hard way, and Lewis got caught, both knees directly into the face, 2, and only a 2 count. Krazy K mere inches away from the Anarchy Heavyweight title.
But you know what? Inches don't count. It's got to be the 3 count that counts. And Jeff Lewis kicked out of that one as he catches that right knee right there in the face. Referee Brent Wiley doing an excellent job not counting the 3 there.
Of course, 1, 2, foot on the ropes, courtesy of agent attorney Jeff G. Bailey.
That doesn't even matter. His arm was underneath the ropes to begin with. How dare you accuse such an honest man of doing such heinous acts?
Well, number one, I won't dispute with you that his arm was under the ropes. Perhaps Brent Wiley was a little out of position. The man is human.
He's a jerk.
He's human. But Jeff G. Bailey, speaking of jerks, did actually put the guy's foot on the ropes. And now...
It didn't matter. I didn't see that.
I'm sure you didn't.
I was looking at the arm. The arm is what was down, not the legs.
Oh, Krazy K walking the ropes, trying to get some point of control. He is in position. Final curtain. 1, 2, and Jeff Lewis goes to Fright Night.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still your NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, the feature presentation, Jeff Lewis.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Lewis, still your Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. 1 week, he is going to Fright Night in Helen, Georgia, November the 4th at the Remember When Theater to face the real Slim J for that Anarchy Heavyweight title.